Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. And if you're new to my stream, my name is Abhishek Sharma and I'm trying to learn advanced backend and system design. And this is day 66 of that. So if you enjoy the stream, do consider subscribing to the channel and drop a like. So let's get started now. Alright. So first I'll open my notes. I hope I'm audible. So first I'll open my notes. Okay, I'm audible. Alright. So where were we? If we go here, close this. And here in the URL shortener, this URL shortener implementation, right? And we have performance and scaling. And for performance and scaling, here we can put this. Okay. And here we have, yesterday we have implemented concurrency testing, right? That's what we did yesterday. Okay. So today, observe load distribution. Okay, verify shared state. This we have done. Okay, we can start this. Hold on. Go here and let's see. All right. Mm-hmm. Just a sec. Where is it? Mm-hmm. We are here. Nginx load balancing. Verify Nginx load balancing. We have done. Verify Nginx load. Yeah, we have done this. Okay, phase 6. Phase 6. Here I can start my phase 6. Okay. And in phase 6, we have done valid Nginx load balancing. Yep. BC4. Okay. Okay. Distribute traffic correctly will validate round robin scheduling algorithm. Yeah, this we have done. Verify no backend starvation. Okay, verify zero client errors. Uh-huh. Okay, validate passive health checks. Okay, this is one of the most important experiments. We have this, meaning 30 seconds. This is called passive health check. Okay. While running this, we can stop one. Okay. So, okay, we can do this. So, let's go here. And here if I go, just a sec. Here in my code, if you see here, just where is it? Okay. All right. हेलो BBX एनीमे वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो आपका सास बन गया क्या डेवलपमेंट चल रहा है वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम BBX एनीमे आयुष टकी भैया आपके वहां दिन हो रही है या रात इट इज नाइट ओनली आई लिव इन इंडिया इट इज नाइट हियर okay welcome to the stream Ayush Taki all right so here we can start this but before that in my docker ignore I have these things okay BBX एनिमे ब्रो नेक्स्ट मंथ से मेरे कॉलेज शुरू हो गए CSE बीटेक क्या करूँ जब कॉलेज एंड हो तब तक नॉलेज हो जाए अच्छे से जॉब भी अच्छी ओके when you get into the college make sure you pick one programming language build a habit of solving one or two DSA questions from day one. First, our goal should be to learn a programming language, then get into the basics of programming language, understand the fundamentals, then start doing DSA. This is just the basics. Then after that, pick one tech stack, learn that tech stack, start building projects. If you can do DSA plus project building for next 4 years, trust me, by the end of 4 years, you will be a very, very, very good developer. Okay, Tap Fusion 2. Hello, bhai. कैसे हो? मैं बढ़िया Tap Fusion 2. Welcome to the stream. How are you, brother? How is it going? Okay, so here we can do one thing. Docker compose ps. Oh, I have to start my Docker engine. Again, I forgot. I have to start my Docker engine here. right? Let me start my Docker engine. Okay. Docker engine is starting. And guys, tell me, how is your weekend going? How was the weekend, guys? Okay, so Docker engine is loading. Chris05, how are you using Docker? I have only used Postgres. Docker is basically a way to containerize. You can use Docker by downloading Docker desktop. Then you have to learn about Docker commands and everything. PostgreSQL is a database. Docker is a virtualization tool. ओके टैब विजन भाई आपने जितने भी कोड किए हैं अपने सास का वो वीएस कोड में ही किए हैं नहीं आई हैव यूज्ड एडिटर दिस टाइम राहुल शर्मा हेलो राहुल शर्मा वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रदर हाउ आर यू so we have started this and here we have docker compose ps yes okay so docker compose docker images just before that docker rmi copy this paste this copy this paste this copy this paste this 1 2 3 copy this paste this 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 copy this paste this we have done this so images has been done okay भाई आपने चिकन या मटन नहीं खाया इस वीकेंड पे टुडे आज ही मैंने एग रोल खाया है Chris05 no I mean for Postgres integration I have used Docker oh that is nice you can do that but usually what we do we don't keep database inside a Docker environment we keep it outside the Docker environment गेमर्स भाई वैसे वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम गेमर्स भाई वैसे कोई आपकी तरह सैस बनाता है तो वीएस कोड में भी बना सकता है जैसे आपने वीएस कोड में नहीं बनाया तो हाँ you can use any code editor see the goal of a code editor to make it easy for you to write the code right so you can use any code editor Nishant Raj hello Nishant Raj welcome to the stream which mouse you use the name of the mouse is Bestor BESTOR I don't know the model Pheronix I am eat only egg boiled with white part so army veg or non-veg non-veg only still non-veg okay Docker compose up okay Docker compose images Docker compose build first we have to build okay keyboard the Remes Alam welcome to stream Remes Alam the name of the keyboard is EvoFox FK11 and welcome to the stream Ramesh Alam what's up we have this and guys you know because this is weekend and you know I don't know why but in weekend my energy is next level I'm internally happy on weekends like this is not for this day like when I was in school also since then only during my weekends my energy is next level okay Harshil hello Harshil welcome to the stream bro I know TypeScript basics how can I shift from JS to TS in backend okay uh, basically if you want to shift to JS to TS, you just need a TS config file, and inside the TS config file, you have to make some configurations inside your TS config file, and once you make the TS config file, then in a package.json you have to add TypeScript and TSX as a dev dependency, right? Then you just need to create a script npm run dev src index.ts instead of index tsx watch src index.ts so with this whenever you make a changes in a TypeScript file the server will be reloaded automatically and to learn TypeScript you can learn it simply from YouTube there are lots of resources on TypeScript I learned TypeScript in 1 or 2 days so TypeScript is not so complicated if your focus should be to learn the fundamentals of JavaScript once you know JavaScript then learning TypeScript is not so difficult okay Movestar, I built a MERN-based kitchen management system. What should I focus on beyond MERN to make it production ready, scalable, and reliable? Okay, so if you want to get beyond MERN, first and foremost, you have to understand rate limiting, caching. These are the two minimum things that you need to learn. Then maybe you can understand about background jobs. Then maybe you can learn about scaling, like caching issues, DB bottlenecks. Learn about these things. Okay, gamers. भाई आपसे एक बात पूछनी थी हाँ पूछो गेमर्स व्हाट्सअप पूछो Krish05, yes. How are you using in your code? If you can explain in short. I'm aware of commands I watched and Udemy, but never used after, so forgot many things. Okay, so basically, first I have created a Docker Compose file, and inside the Docker Compose file, we can create different services, right? Basically, what are the services that I'm using in my in this particular project? Here we are using Redis for rate limiting caching. We are using PG Bouncer for connection pooling. We are using backend as a service. This is where the entire our Express code lives. Then we are using Nginx for load balancing. Then we have a background worker as well. Then after the compose file, we create different images. Here you saw me writing this line, compose docker compose build. So this build actually uses as compose file, right? Now if I do docker compose up dash d, hold, oh, spelling mistake, docker compose up dash d. Now it will pull up the images. Okay, रमेश सर वेलकम। भाई जैसे मान के चलो एक बंदा ने खुद का ऐप बनाया, लेकिन उसका वो लैपटॉप खो गया जिसमें उसने अपने ऐप्स की कोडिंग की थी और उसकी फाइल्स तो अब खरीदा है, तो कैसे वापस होगा? अगर इफ यू हैव पुश दैट कोड इन अ गिटहब, then you can easily pull the code from your GitHub repository. But if your code was inside the laptop, then obviously you cannot get it. But if you have pushed that code in the GitHub, then you can get it easily. Darshil Kumar. Hello Darshil, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Bro, how to learn development from basics? Any resources you want to recommend? Placements are going to start within a month. Please tell. Okay, Darshil Kumar. For development, I will suggest you pick one tech stack, whatever programming language you know. For example, if you know JavaScript, then you can learn MERN-Stack. You can go to Chaircode YouTube channel, Piyush Garg YouTube channel. These two YouTube channels, you can learn Node.js basics, Express basics from there. There's a backend playlist in Chaircode YouTube channel. You can follow that playlist to learn backend development. Then you can learn about React.js, HTML, CSS, and then you can get into React. That also you can learn from Chaircode YouTube channel. Then start building projects, right? That's the best way you can learn. And also, if you're focusing on campus placements, for on-campus placement, make sure you learn DSA as well, because DSA and aptitude is also very important. टैब फ्यूजन 2, हाँ भाई 1% लेके चलो, कभी आपको लैपटॉप खो गया तो गलती से टूट गया तो आप वो सारी फाइल्स और कोडिंग कैसे वापस लाओगे गिटहब से? सिंपली आई विल टेक एक नया अगर कोई लैपटॉप मिलता है या फिर कोई दूसरा कंप्यूटर मिलता है, उसमें आई इंस्टॉल गिटहब, आई लॉग इन विथ माई गिटहब यूजर नेम एंड ईमेल, देन आई सिंपली पुल दैट कोड, राइट? Okay, so this is done. And after this, hold on. Now we have to be very careful, right? Now what we can do is docker compose up dash d dash dash build dash dash scale, and we have to scale the backend to 3 instances. Okay, we have done this. Then we have docker compose ps. So hold on, Nginx restarting. Yeah, Nginx has started. Okay, so now we can simply write this docker logs dash f backend 1. Then here we have docker compose docker logs dash f backend instance 2. Then here we have docker logs backend 3, and here we have docker logs backend worker 1. Okay, and here we have docker logs dash f nginx. Okay, this we have, and here we can write our test cases. Okay, गेमर्स, भाई मतलब VS कोड से गिटहब का लॉगिन होना मैंडेटरी होना चाहिए ताकि फ्यूचर में ऐसी ही कोई दिक्कत ना हो. जरूरी नहीं है VS कोड से, आप अपने टर्मिनल से लाइक मेक श्योर यू कैन in any code editor you can log into GitHub. If you're not able to log in, make sure you can push the code from your terminal, right? You have to put the git configuration in your terminal. Harshil, how you use GPT to teach you, like you have some special instruction for it, because my GPT just exaggerates things and gives way too long answers. Yes, I have created a special instructions and I have shared that instruction in my Discord server. You can join my Discord server, the link is in the description of the stream, and in the resources section you will find that prompt. Ramiz Aslam, can you give me a brief overview of what you are working on right now? Okay. Basically, first I have built a URL shortener. Then we have scaled it to support million users. And how we have scaled it? We have created this horizontal scaling architecture. Hold on, I'll just a sec. Where is it? Okay, so here we have created this horizontal scaling architecture. Right, for this we have used Docker, and for load balancer we have used Nginx, and we have completed this configuration. Now we are just seeing that is everything is fine or not, because after completing this we have to go to the next topic as well. Okay, भाई बैकएंड में ज़्यादा कोडिंग होती है क्या फ्रंट बैकएंड में ज़्यादा कोडिंग होती है. Okay, we have this right. Now what does it say? Okay, so we are going to test it. Then we are going to stop one instance. Okay, stop one instance. Docker stop backend 2. Okay, okay, fine. So here what I can do is we can use autocannon. Where's my autocannon? Can go here. Autocannon note. And here we have the command. Where is it? Yeah, this one. So here I can do autocannon -c. How many requests? We can go with 50 requests, and -d for 60, and render status codes, and then we are going to put the endpoint. Okay. Darshil Kumar, bhai, I am quite unfamiliar with these projects, Docker, or even using AI agents for vibe coding. Like I am trash in it. Can you please make a playlist for these, or how should I follow your live stream? See, right now in these live streams, you need to understand the basics of Merge Stack. Only then you can follow, because these are advanced topics, and the main goal of my live streams are just see how I'm teaching myself. So if you can see how I'm teaching myself, you can use the same methodology to teach yourself anything, right? So the main goal of my live streams are so that you guys can see how you can teach yourself, so that you don't have to depend on anything, right? That's the main goal. टाइप विजन भाई, जैसे अगर मुझे अपनी बीटेक करियर में सिर्फ एक ही प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज आती है तो क्या मुझे प्लेसमेंट मिल जाएगी एमएनसी? हाँ, मिल जाएगी. It's not about learning 10 different programming languages. It's about learning one language, but really, really well. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ramesh Alam. Welcome, brother. Okay, we have this. So before proceeding, we have to create the short URL. Okay. We have to create a short URL because last time we deleted everything, right? So we just need to create a short URL. All right. We have this. We can open this, and now you can see there are no short URLs and there are no analytics as well, correct? So now let's create a short URL. First I'll log in. Okay, bhai, I'm trying to solve very small problems और उसके लिए वेब अस्ता बना रहा था और एक वेब मुझे 5 पर डे ट्रैफिक मिल रहा है, तो अर्निंग कैसे होगी प्लीज बता दो. यू कैन ऐड एडसेंस, यू कैन ऐड गूगल एड्स, or you can add a subscription in your application as well. Login. Then after login, go to create short URL, and here in the header put this here, override, then we can put this here. Okay, we got this, and for this one, copy this, redirect to original URL, go here, copy this entire URL and send this request. We get this, and now we have a short URL and we have analytics as well, right? And here the click is 1, and here if you see my logs, here in the log section the background worker is also working. Hold on, worker, okay, find top URLs, cache warming completed. Okay, here it should be logs -f. I had a job. Okay, correct. So now here I can put this URL, right? And see here what they are saying is, while the test is going on, I'm going to stop one instance so that we can understand is the load getting distributed properly or not. So what we are going to do when we are going to test, we are going to deliberately turn off one server, right? So that load balancer, even if one server is down, load balancer can distribute the load in two remaining servers. Okay, भाई आप कौन सा कोलेटर यूज कर रहे हो? Tag Fusion, I'm using a collator called Zeditor, ZED. Twist. I have my Infosys virtual coding assessment for specialist programmer. What DSA concepts and patterns should I learn? I'm not good at DSA. For Infosys and service-based company, you can learn about arrays, strings. At Max, learn about focus on strings and arrays and basic mathematical coding. That's it. That will be sufficient. And if you just want a safety, go for stack and queues. That's it. Test is on 1st August. Learn about string arrays. Focus on string and arrays. That will be enough. टैब क्वेश्चन भाई आपने भी गिटहब में सारे सेव किए हैं हाँ आई हैव सेव्ड द कोड इन माय गिटहब रिपोजिटरी okay so before we proceed to that we can go here and docker ps we have right and here I can let me stop docker stop docker stop backend 2 we are going to stop backend 2 so basically ed we are not going to write this now we are going to write this once the testing is starting right let's take it up to 15% then we can stop or maybe take it to 20% then we'll stop the server 25% okay go to 25% and stop this. Yes, it has been stopped. Now let's see. So this is my log 1. Server 2 has been stopped. And this is my server 3 logs -f. We got this. It is going on. Right, only here my server 2 has stopped. Right. And here it is going on, testing is going on. So we have deliberately stopped the second server, right? Now we have to see what we get. Okay. So here we can see that this is happening, right? And still the load got distributed to all the two remaining servers, correct? Okay. So for that, let's do one thing that we can see the background job is still going on. Yeah, background job is still going to background job takes time. So here we can see that even when we stop a server, the load balancer is going to use the remaining server to handle the traffic, right? So that is working correctly. So here I can say that this we have done. This is working. Current configuration. Okay. Verify recovery. Okay. This we have done. Nginx. Okay. We have done this. Document the results. Okay, so this we have done. This is done. This I can mark this as completed. Go here, format, remove highlight and mark this. Make it strike through. Format, strike through. Document find not required. So we have done this. Load observe load distribution we have done. Okay, format, remove the highlight and here I can make this as format and strike through. Okay. Krish, I have heard Infosys as difficult DSA. See, string arrays for a service-based company is enough, but they might ask a bit difficult questions, like in terms of the level of the question. Okay. Why do you choose to work or study at night? Because at night I don't have any distractions. During my daytime, I'm actually working on my startup. I also work as a freelancer. I take one-on-one calls, and also I'm working on my startup as well. So during my daytime, I work on that, and during my night time, I try to learn new things so that it helps me to build my startup properly. So that's what I do at night. Okay. भाई वैसे अगर जीरो से लेके चलो आपका साथ स्टार्ट करने में कितना महीने लगेगा टोटल सब मिला के जैसे आपने स्टार्ट किया था फॉर दैट इट विल टेक अराउंड 4 to 5 months at max bro you got new people in chat every day yeah man that's people are liking this people are interacting so that's nice we got this and guys we have a like target as well so if you're enjoying the stream do consider dropping a like as well shared state we have done this scale workers should we scale the workers stress testing failure testing. We have done this as observe behavior. Okay, but the thing is, see, this is now testing. I think I should create a dedicated, like I should take out dedicated time to learn testing. Right now, I don't think, I think this much testing is fine. But the question is how to scale the workers. Let's see. Competing consumers. Okay. Twist. Hello, Twist. The format is probably one easy, one medium, and one hard questions. Okay. Then learn according to that. But array strings are enough for any service-based companies, in my opinion. Like the last time I have checked. Type fusion. भाई वैसे आप क्लॉड या किसी एआई के भी यूज कर सकते हो तो कोड कर सके आपके लिए. Yeah, we can do that. See, firstly, I don't like to use AI coding agents. Why? Because see, AI coding agents are very good for building MVPs of your product, simple MVP. But if you want a real product, and so that the code is secure, the code is scalable, and even if there is sudden surge in traffic, the code will not, like the application will not go down. So to build that kind of application, you still need to understand the code base. You need to understand, like I like to take help from AI only about things that I am not confident on. Only then I use AI. But most of the time I code on my own. Chat GPT ka alawa. Okay, I got this. See guys, now if I go here, scale workers, scaling of workers. Hold on. We have one worker now, right? We can scale workers as well. Let's learn about this. Let's learn about this. Now I want to implement this. You need to guide me and teach me in detail. We will only follow production grade approach and practice. Okay. Prodigy, क्या हाल है अभिषेक भाई? Hello Prodigy, welcome back to the stream brother. मैं बढ़िया, आप कैसे हो? Most suppose your application suddenly grows from 10,000 to 10 million users overnight. What changes you would make to your architecture? Okay, so that's a very good question. So if right now my application architecture is like this. We have different instances, and we have one worker, one PG bouncer instance for handling the connection pooling, and one Redis container as well. So first is that instead of going for vertical scaling or horizontal scaling, what I would do is I would get inside my code base. Till now we have solved the problem like DB bottlenecks, cache stampede problem, cache penetration problems, right? Then I will try to figure out what else can I improve. That is the first level of improvement. Then only after that, then I will try to improve my backend worker. Instead of one worker instance, I'll try to create multiple worker instances so that background jobs can also be divided into different workers, so that background job processing can the processing can increase. And only after that, I'll just create one more instance. And to make this entire thing automated, we can use Kubernetes as well, right? So this is the first level of like I think I will scale it like this. If there's a sudden surge in the traffic. Okay. 6 महीने लगे आपको SaaS बनाने में. अभी भी मेरे SaaS का काम चल रहा है अभी भी. सार्थक ब्रो प्लीज सजेस्ट अ गुड सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट कोर्स इंक्लूडिंग जेन एआई. कोर्स तो आई डोंट नो because I learned everything from YouTube. You can learn one tech stack. See, Gen AI is just a full stack application in which you have the LLM calls. You are using any OpenAI or any GPT, Anthropic, whatever. You get an API key and you make a LLM call through that, and then you get send the response back to the front end. That's an Gen AI, simple Gen AI application. Hey bro, right now I don't have any coding knowledge. I don't even have any project, but I can speak well. I just want to show up in hackathons. How do I get selected to? Do you have any tips? Are you in college, STEM user? Can I answer that? Are you in college? Okay. Worker 1. Okay. Every worker listens to the same bull MQ queue. Yup. What you learn by the end of this phase, you understand bull MQ competing consumers, queue semantics, job claiming, throughput, horizontal worker scaling, fail ID potency, idem potency. Exactly once process, at least one processing. Production learning, scale the worker service. We can run this. Run multiple worker code. Okay, we can do this. Okay, then we have verify all workers connect. Okay, worker started address connection. Add worker identification. Include worker. Okay, verify competing consumers. Okay, measure the job distribution. Okay, worker distribution as well. Correct. Okay, measure throughput. Docker store worker 2 verify idempotency. If Bulemq retries a job, can safely run twice. Okay. Benchmark work scaling. Okay. Okay. STEM user. Okay. Answer that. Yes, bro. If you're in college, does your college, conduct any hackathons? STEM user. Mistman 3. What's up, Mistman 3? Welcome to the stream. Getting job is the easy part, but getting NOC from college is challenge of its own. True. टैब फ्यूजन भाई आपकी वन ऑन वेबसाइट को ये बना सकता है अगर उससे थोड़ी बहुत कोडिंग आती है एक्चुअली वो वन वन वाली वेबसाइट वो मैंने नहीं बनाई है इट्स अ सर्विस फ्रॉम सुपर प्रोफाइल देयर यू जस्ट क्रिएट योर ओन सर्विस एंड दे विल ओनली क्रिएट ऑल दी थिंग्स सो वो वेबसाइट मैंने नहीं बनाई इट्स अ सर्विस प्रोवाइडर सुपर प्रोफाइल आई यूज्ड फ्रॉम देयर. You watch Hitesh Chaudhary, Piyush live stream with Subha and they talk many things about project. Basically, they were roasting project and talked about money from SaaS. Okay. Log byte.dev3. Bro, Django or Node, please guide. My goal is to learn web dev fast and make projects in less time. Go with Node.js then. Gamer Roa. Hello, Gamer Roa. Welcome to the stream. How to avoid spaghetti codes in code bases. For that, you have to learn about layered architecture. You can learn about layered architecture, the way we have structured our code, like we have modules, and inside modules we are writing code feature wise, and for each and every feature we have some, we have a structured layer of our code. So you can learn about layered architecture, then you can learn about dependency injection, dependency inversion. That will help you. Yes, Mishra. Should I grab a 10k to 15k job in tier 2 city in web dev? My graduation still has a year left. 10 to 15k job in tier 2 city in web dev. You still have 1 year. I think you can upskill. Still you can upskill. वैसे आपको वेबसाइट बनाने हाँ वेबसाइट बनाने में ज़्यादा it's not so difficult to build a website. STEM user it does not it does but not much, but in Mumbai there are other colleges who does it frequently. Okay, so firstly if there are other colleges then maybe there are colleges that allow students from different colleges to participate in their hackathons. If you find any such college then try to participate in that and try to build a team of in hackathons usually 2 or 3 members are enough in a team. So try to participate in hackathons in a team. Okay. But I heard Django is easier to learn and takes less time to make projects. Actually, it is ulta. Django is not easier to learn. If you're a complete beginner, Django is very opinionated. You have to do everything according to Django way. But Monstack, if you're a complete beginner, Monstack will help you to understand basics of full stack engineering. Then you can shift to Django later. Okay. Anonymous 2006. Bro, what are your future plans like in terms of career now? My future plan is to build my startup, grow my startup, then build different products from my startup. That's it. That's my goal. काश आप मेरे ट्यूटर होते तो आपसे वेबसाइट बनाना सीख पाता. आप यूट्यूबर से अच्छे समझाते हो. Oh, thank you, Tap Fusion 2. Thanks a lot, man. Game Roa. Yo, I use this for my code bases. Anything else other than this, like I still get bumpy roads. Then for that, maybe you can learn, like apart from layered architecture, maybe you can learn about how to think, like, for example, you're working on login system. You're trying to build a login mechanism, right? Then understand where you need the helper functions and what are the helper functions. Then, for example, here we have something like auth.helper, right? Then here we have all this helper. These are not directly related to the business logic. It just helps in the login function. So I have created this helper, and inside the service layer, I'm using these helpers, right? So try to understand how to use the helper, what are helper functions. Maybe you can understand these things. Okay. I still remember my days of Express, those good old unopinionated days. Yeah, man, see, Express I will suggest to a beginner because it will teach you everything from scratch. And what about Java Dev Spring Boot? See, Spring Boot is good, very good. But the problem is that if you go from job perspective, there are jobs for Spring Boot, but if you notice carefully, most of the jobs are for experienced developers. So that's why I don't recommend Spring Boot to a beginner or a fresher. Okay, sure. Okay, Yash Mishra. All the best, brother. Thank you, Anonymous. Arham Sheikh. Hello, Arham Sheikh. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hello, buddy. Hello, Arham Sheikh. Yash Mishra. Is opinionated approach better? Want to get confused about things if there are no rules or roadmaps? See, opinionated approach is good when you already have the basic understanding how things are working underneath. If you know everything like how your Django is working behind the scenes, then it is good. But as a beginner, if you go for an opinionated way, then you will become a very good Django developer. But see, as a developer, you should not become a framework dependent developer. You should understand in such a way that next day if somebody tells you to use another framework, it will just take you 1 or 2 weeks to understand the framework, and then you can start working with a new framework. So that is why it is very important to understand the basics before you get into a opinionated framework. Okay. टैप फ्यूजन 2 भाई, मेरा गोल है कि सेकेंड ईयर का एंड तक मैं 12 से स्मॉल वेबसाइट बना के अर्न करूं. क्या पॉसिबल तो है. ट्राई टू गेट फ्रीलांसिंग क्लाइंट्स. प्रॉब्लम विद स्प्रिंग इज जावा. ओके. सी ओके. Twist 9550. So what do you think is the best tech stack for a beginner to get crack a job in 26? Go with Mernstack. Go with Mernstack or Pernstack. Or if you 3 Bhuvan. Hello 3 Bhuvan. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and welcome to the stream. So if you want to pick one tech stack, if you know JavaScript, go with Mernstack or Pernstack. If you are into Python, then go with Fast API. Okay. Unopinionated frameworks give you deeper knowledge. Exactly, I agree with Misspan 3. The Shibro, I went through your GitHub. I saw your AI note taking Pern app. How can I use how you made that project, like video number of your project? For that you can go to my YouTube, and here you will find the streams. I also built that on stream only. You can go to my YouTube channel, and here in the live you will find this live streams. Hold on, oldest, and here you will find this one. Day 1 of building an AI agent with Pernstack. You can follow this entire series. You will learn basic AI agent with Pernstack, right? Okay, so now let's get started with this. Okay, so this we have verify idempotency. So if I go here, scaling workers, okay, and for scaling workers we are going to follow these steps. For scaling workers, we're going to follow these steps. Copy this, copy this. I need to follow the exact steps. Okay, we have this. Phase 8, correct? Okay, we can go here and copy this. Okay, so now we can say let's start with this one. You need to guide me and teach me in detail. We will only follow production grade approach and practice. Okay. Okay. Arham Sheikh, I'm targeting a proper SD role in PBC. I have good idea of backend in Express.js. I have also made a microservice architecture platform kind of mini lead code for conducting contests in my college. How can I target SD roles for PBC? I'm 26 graduate in a company planning to switch. PBC. Can you give me the full form of PBC? Can you give me the full form, Aram Sheikh? Krish, weekend is not giving weekend vibes. Why, bro? See, I enjoy weekends. Basically, my weekends are also almost the same as my weekdays. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, this we can do. Okay, so this is the code for my worker. Okay, so let me give the context of the code. And here, if I close this, we have the starter worker. This is my starter.worker.ts. Okay, copy this, paste it here. Then we have workers, analytics worker. This is my analytics dot worker dot ts. Okay, we have this analytics worker. Then we have cache warmer worker, cache warmer dot ts. Okay, we have this. Then here we have worker types. This is my worker dot types dot ts. We have this. Okay, I got this here. We got worker, and this is my queue. Queues, analytics queue. This is my analytics queue dot ts. Analytics queue. Okay, then this is my cache warmer queue. This is my cache warmer queue dot ts. Okay, my cache warmer queue. Correct. This is my cache warmer queue. Then this is my dead letter queue. This is my dead letter queue dot ts. This is my dead letter queue. Correct. Got this. And after that, where are we using it? Basically, auth, not auth, URL. Then here we have URL.controller and get URL analytics redirect. Here we have this. Yeah. Here we have this. My URL.controller.ts. We are using this here. Okay. Then here we have this one. Then here we have Bloom filter, analytics, cache warmer dot service. Here we have this warm hot URLs. We have this TTL. We got this. Then we have this. Okay. Okay, product-based company. For product-based companies, you have to do DSA properly, like really properly, and you have to build projects. Right. For product-based companies, you have to build projects. Okay. Download promptly AI extension. You will like it. Okay, I'll check it out. Dikshant. Hello Dikshant. What's up? Welcome back to the stream, brother. भाई किस में हाई पैकेज मिलता है? प्रोडक्ट और सर्विस बेस्ड आई थिंक, या प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड में हाई पैकेज मिलता है. ओके. ओके, गूगल और टीसीएस का कंपैरिजन करना. ओके. भाई गूगल में जॉब करना बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट क्यों है? बिकॉज इतना बड़ा अचीवमेंट इसलिए है क्योंकि ना गूगल का इंटरव्यू राउंड ही क्लियर करना बहुत बड़ी बात है. ओके. हाय अभिषेक भाई. हेलो विराज पटेल. व्हाट्स अप? वेलकम बैक टू द स्ट्रीम, ब्रदर. हाउ आर यू? We have logger here. Pipeline execute. We got this pipeline. Hold on, hold on. I'm getting this hot URL. Okay. Helper. No. Service. Okay. Get cache. Okay, fine. This we can keep it like this. Okay. Is it stateless? Okay, let's see. Yes, from the code you have shared, your worker is stateless, and that's exactly, yeah. We see, one thing is very important before you get into horizontal scaling. Make sure your entire, all the modules and features are stateless. And what do you mean by stateless? For example, in server one, a user logged in, and you got the access token, and that logged in user, when the request of that logged in user go to the server two, then also it should work. Okay, welcome, welcome बच्चा बच्चा, welcome to the stream. 1 week हो गया जॉब मिला है. नाइस विराज, नाइस. कैसा चल रहा है जॉब? प्रोडिजी. आज तो एकदम फर्स्ट बेंचर लग रहे हो अभिषेक भाई. क्लास के मॉनिटर वाली फीलिंग है, टीचर के फेवरेट स्टूडेंट. थैंक यू प्रोडिजी, थैंक्स. ओके. वर्कर. ओके. Okay. Does the worker write to local files? No, you're not. You are doing. Uh-huh. Okay. Does it append on container memory? No. Okay. Okay. Are queues shared? You have this. There's this. All of them use. Yup. Correct. Correct. Okay. Make it useful. No. This code only the bullet queue stop accepting new job does not save any application state. Correct. One thing I would change later. This line. Absurd cache on queue is currently executed every worker because inside starter worker. If you run 1 2 3, then all three worker execute this. Fortunately is idempotent. Idempotent using the same scheduler ID means pullMQ updates the existing scheduler rather than creating duplicates. So this is safe. Okay. 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 Conclusion of workers is designed approximately for horizontal scaling. Okay. Okay, so for now, okay, we have done this. We have done this. So now we can create different instances for that, right? Now we can create different instance of our background worker. Okay, hold on. So verify it is stateless. We have done that. Okay, if I go here, scale the worker services, verify all workers connect. Okay, we have done this, verify, okay, stateless, done. Scale the worker services. We have to scale this. Then after that, verify all workers are connected. It is okay. So now if I go, you should see it is connected. Repeat for each replica at this point. Okay, correct. And now if I go here and see my worker now, see worker is still going on, no issues. If I go here, we have this. For this one we have 36. Okay, no issues. What I can do is I can delete this for now, delete this, and this has been, and delete this as well. Okay, we deleted this. Now here I can go and do docker notes, and here we have this one. We are going to flush the redis as well. Okay, then docker compose down. Okay, docker images, docker RMI. We have this, copy this, paste, copy this, paste, 2, copy this, paste, 1, 2, 3, copy this, paste, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, copy this and paste. Docker images done. Docker images gone. CLS, 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 CLS here as well, and CLS here as well. Okay. So now if I go, okay. Mm-hmm. हेलो एनजी तंता व्हाट्स अप 30 तो नहीं 18 ओके बट चैट में कोई फ्रेशर ओके वी हैव दिस cls okay so docker compose build build process is going on. Okay, so here we have docker compose up dash d done. Okay, now we have docker compose up dash d dash dash scale backend three instances done. Docker compose ps yes done, and here we have docker logs backend 1, here we have docker logs backend 2, here we have docker logs backend 3, and this is my worker 1. Hold on. So what we need to also nginx logs, we have nginx logs, right? So I have to scale my worker here. Okay, we got this, and we go here. Okay, so I can do this docker compose up dash d dash dash scale, and here I'm going to do worker equals 3. Okay, docker compose ps, here we have hold on worker 3 backend 1 worker 1 2 3. Where are all the other backends? Red is disconnected. Okay, so why did that happen? Scale worker 3 dash t scale worker 3. So when I created 3 instances of the worker, let's see, docker compose up dash d dash dash scale backend 3 compose ps backend 3. Now we have worker 1. Why is this happening? So I can copy this, got this. I tried to scale the worker, but I got this. Okay. Do to plan to switch to Linux? Later on, not right now. Okay. This expected behavior from Docker Compose, and it's good opportunity to understand an important production concept. The answer is Docker Compose out scale only remembers the scale for the services you specify in the command. When you run it again with a different scale, so I have to write both together. Oh, I have to write both together. Okay, this is very important. Thank God we came across this. So scaling workers, where is it? Important Docker commands. Docker. We have this. Docker commands. Docker compose. Got this. Okay. Okay. Command to scale more than one containers. Then the command is like this. Command docker compose up dash d dash dash scale service name more than one services. Service name equals 3 and same dash scale service name 1, and here we can say scale service name 2 equals 3. Okay, we got this. So example command is going to be docker compose up dash d dash dash scale. Is everyone here a BTech engineer? Hello Mohammed Wakas, welcome to the stream. Okay, we got this scale. Then here we have scale backend equals 3 dash dash scale worker equals 3. Okay, so what I can do here is cls docker compose down. Okay, cls docker compose up dash d docker compose ps. Here backend work. Okay, and now we'll scale docker compose up dash d dash dash scale backend equals 3 dash dash scale worker equals 3. Backend scale backend 3 worker 3. Okay, we got this. Now if I do docker compose ps, now we got backend 1 2 3 worker 1 2 3 nginx. Okay, now if I go here backend 1 backend 2 backend 3 worker 1 backend worker 2. Yes, now here we have cls docker logs dash f backend worker 3. Okay, and here we're going to have that. Okay, we can keep it like this. Okay, so here we're going to have the testing. Right, we have created. So now what we have done is we have made some changes in our architecture. We have created a new layer of different instances of our workers as well. So now what is the architecture looking like? So architecture is looking like this. We have a Docker network, URL shortener network. This is my Docker network. Okay, the name of the network. And then this is my load balancer. This is my nginx load balancer. Okay, and this is load balancer listening at port 80, exposing the port 80 so that outside the Docker container I can access the load balancer. Then we have this. This is my backend 1 at port 4000 of this container. Okay, we have this copy paste. We have this. We can hold on. Put this here and this will be backend 2, then this will be my backend 3. Okay, now we're going to have the worker. This is going to be my backend worker 1. We are not exposing any port here. Okay, then we have the this is going to be my backend worker 2, then this will be my backend worker 3. Okay, we have this. Okay, we got this right. We have this here. Now just to increase the size, we have this one. This is the architecture. Now we have a PG bouncer, Redis stack, which is listening at which port? 6379. 6379. Okay, this is my Redis stack, and this is my PG bouncer. Where is it? And this is my PG bouncer, right? And this is listening to port 5432 of this container, and 5432 of this container, and outside host it is for host it basically we are doing 6432 to 5432 host container, right? So this is what we are doing. Similarly, again the request is going here, and then this is forwarding request to this, and this, depending on the round robin algorithm. Then again, based on that, we are handling the worker, like whatever worker we have. And it's not like one worker is related to this container, it's like crisscross. In some scenarios, this can also happen. In some scenarios, this can also happen. This can also happen. This can also happen. Like, you know, it's like crisscross and all, right? Then we have all. This is what we have implemented, right? So if I go here, we got this. This is my logs. My 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are doing this, and this is my Docker logs dash f nginx logs, and here we have this. Okay, this will be my autocannon endpoint. Okay. अविराज अभिषेक भाई एक वीक जॉब किया बट अभी मेरे पर्सनल प्रोजेक्ट के सारे काम भूल गया, क्या प्लान था एंड ऑल, क्या करूँ अब? देखो अभी क्या है ना कि वर्क के साथ साथ यू हैव टू मैनेज टाइम, यू हैव टू टेक आउट टाइम एंड वर्क ऑन योर पर्सनल प्रोजेक्ट्स एज वेल, बिकॉज नाउ डोंट बी सो रिलैक्स दैट यू गॉट अ जॉब एंड नाउ यू विल नॉट अपस्किल. यू हैव टू स्टिल टेक आउट टाइम एंड यू हैव टू अपस्किल योर सेल्फ. नहीं यार. ओके ओके, वी गॉट दिस. So after that, what are we doing? Okay, so after that, what were we doing? We created, hold on. Where is it? Okay. Okay, we have done this. Okay. Okay, fine. Verify our workers connected to Redis. Okay, hold on. So for just once, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and here I can put this, and here it will be Docker logs dash f only worker. Hold on. No, it is dash s backend worker. Okay. Yeah, but here we are getting this. Close this. 1, 2, 3. This one. This. Okay. Verify all workers subscribe to the queue. Themselves. Okay. Understand competing consumers. Okay, so this I have done. Copy this. Okay, and 1, 2, 3. Copy this. Then copy this. Then copy this. Okay, we are getting this. Okay. Hello Deepak Kanpal, what's up? Welcome to the stream. सॉरी आज सोने जा रहा हूँ जल्दी. श्योर दीपक, गुड नाइट. अथर्व रगड़ के कोड फोर्सेस पे पहला दिन से ही. ओके, गॉट दिस. Excellent, your workers are now scaling correctly. Let's analyze. Okay, thus every worker starts independently. Every connects no independent Node.js process. Every worker connects to Redis. Correct. Which means worker. Okay, everyone is using the same queue. Bloomfield is shared. Correct. 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 One thing I immediately noticed. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, fine. Best product. Okay. I keep ignore this. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Next production step. We need to verify Boolean ke competing consumers. Okay. So for this one, go here. Okay. Go here. Okay, fine. Now I'll do this. Now we are going to implement this. You need to guide me and teach me in detail. We will only follow production grade approach and practice. Okay. प्रोडिजी ऐसा मत करो पहले सारे. ओके, हाँ डीएसए के लिए if you want the contest environment, then start competing from day one. When you lag, like if you're not able to solve question, understand which type of question you're not able to solve, and after competition try to work on that, or work on those skills. Competing consumers. Okay, by the end of this step you should understand does not doesn't process the same job. Okay, phase one, why do we need competing consumers? Imagine if backend receives the okay, job one. Okay, one worker. Mm-hmm. Okay. Notice something important. These are not assigned. Okay. Competing consumers. All workers are consumers at the same queue. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Three containers. Okay. All three connect to the same Redis instance. Okay. Fine. Jobs. Mm-hmm. Where to put this? Okay. URL controller TS. The correct analytics worker.ts. Yes, get the worker identity. At the top, OS from node OS. Analytics worker. Worker ID OS.host name. It has a container host name, which is okay. Okay. Log when the okay, got it. Okay. So basically here in my worker, close this. We have the workers, analytics worker. Here I can import this like this. Import OS from node OS. Okay. And here I can get worker ID. This is my analytics worker.ts. Okay. Get this. Okay. SL Vikram. Hello SL Vikram. Welcome to the stream. ये तुम्हारे बालों को क्या हो गया? I got a haircut. Okay. Okay. I'm game freak, bro. Nice. That keyboard sound is great, lol. Thanks, SL Vikram. Sigma Man. Hello, Sigma Man. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hello, bro. Can you show the project overview? Yes, actually, we have built a URL shortener, and we are following this architecture, and this is what we are doing basically. भाई अच्छा है ना तो किसी को दिखाना थोड़ी है. Twist 9550. Bye, I'm a Java Spring Boot developer, and it's really tough for me to get a job right now. Every post require. Yeah, see, Java. This was the issue with Java Spring Boot developer. That's why I don't recommend a fresher Java Spring Boot. Because for Java Spring Boot you need experience to get a job. भैया कैसे हो? इग्नोर कर दिया 2 बार. हेलो टेक्टोनिक बाबा, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. इग्नोर कर दिया? कब इग्नोर किया? ओके, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम टेक्टोनिक बाबा. ओके, got this. Okay, so here we have this. We need outside worker instance. Okay, so here we have const worker instance equals os dot host name. Got this worker instance, and here we have worker instance. Here to add worker instance like this. What else? Worker instance. Yep. Then jobs completed. Here also we need the worker instance. Okay. Then job failed. Where is it? Job completed. Logger dot error. Okay. Copy this. Catch error. Put this here. This is better approach. Copy this and put this here. Event workspace job ID short URL ID error. We got this. Okay, analytics failed. Yup. This okay. Throw error. Redis connection 5000. Okay. Starter worker as well. Starter worker. We go here. We got the starter worker here, and import OS. Then replace login for worker process. Okay. We go here. Remove this line of code. Then here we have import OS from node OS. Correct. And also worker process started. Okay, here also we need host name, correct? Worker instance, const worker instance equals os dot host name. We got this, and we have this login info event worker instance. We got this. Okay. Okay, life cycle event also we should put this event. Put this. Put this here. Okay, yes, we put this here. Okay, then we have this error. We have this event. Put this here. We got this failed job ID event. This also worker instance here. Then here also after event we are going to add the worker instance cache or worker. This also put this here. Then here. Okay, then here. Worker shutdown started. Yes. Okay. This. You're going to in multiple files as the application grows. Okay, we can create a config as well. Worker instance. So we don't have to do that, but it's fine. We can keep it like this. Promise.all logger info worker don't shutdown complete. Here we can remove this. In graceful shutdown, we can remove this. Yep. Okay. So here we have done this, right? Okay, we have done that. Okay. ये बढ़िया लग रहा है. ओके क्या बढ़िया भाई हमारे कैफे है सिलसिला आना तुम सब देहरादून में प्रोडजी आई वांट टू गो टू देहरादून it's in my bucket list. I want to travel to Dehradun because I have like I have seen the videos. It's beautiful. I want to travel to Dehradun. Let's see when I come. Okay, टेक्टोनिक बाबा हाट साला मैं आ ही ना नहीं रहा इधर किधर तू भी बना ले भाई फिर क्या बना लूं ओके बोल देना यूट्यूब साइट से है 50% डिस्काउंट ओके हीरा डियो हेलो हीरा डियो व्हाट्सअप वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम जॉब रेडी मंच सीखने में कितना टाइम लगेगा प्लीज गाइड सी टू बिकम अ जॉब रेडी मंच स्टैक डेवलपर it depends on your practice how much you can practice how much projects you can build and more than projects it's about are you able to think like a software engineer when you are building a project right so learn about writing clean code learn about how to structure your code learn about how to write a clean uh, database model then learn about authentication then learn about scaling all these things you have to learn ओके प्रोडिजी इंजीनियर अभिषेक भाई आपके लिए फॉर श्योर 50% डिस्काउंट इवन ज्यादा भी कर दूं ओ थैंक यू प्रोडिजी थैंक्स अलॉट मींस अलॉट ब्रदर टेक्टोनिक अरे भैया आपको नहीं बोल रहा ओके ओके श्योर टेक्टोनिक ओके टेक्टोनिक कौन सी ईयर में हो गया भाई ओके वी गॉट दिस ऑलराइट okay so we have done that we have added logging right yes we have added logging as well okay okay so this is my use modules go to scripts where's my script infrastructure nginx scripts here I can create infrastructure worker and here I can say Analyze nginx logs. Here I can say analyze worker logs. Analyze worker logs dot ts. Okay, got this correct. Okay, this is my analyze nginx logs.ts. I want to create analyze worker logs.ts to to what? To got this. Okay, go up, go up. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hold on, where is it? Okay, so we got this, we did this, verify no fine, 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 fine. Okay, code, prepare observability. Okay. Yeah, okay. To do this. Okay. That's a good opportunity to build a small observability tool rather than gripping logs. I would analyze same philosophy. Okay, okay, okay. Infrastructure workers scripts. Infrastructure workers scripts. Okay. So what I can do here is I can put this here for now, right? And here I can delete this, yes, delete this, and here put this inside this, put this here, put this here, and delete this. Yes, we got this, delete this, src. We go here, infrastructure, what is the issue? We get this and package.json. Package.json, here we go. We have this, analyze nginx. Here I can create another script. Analyze worker. I can, instead of this, infrastructure slash scripts, this will, I can copy this. And here I can put this here. Infrastructure, analyze worker. Okay. I got this. So analyze worker logs. Yes, yes, okay. This is fine. Go here, go here, go here. And here we have logs. We can delete this. Nginx log, okay. This is my Nginx log. Right. So give me the full code for analyze worker logs dot ts, worker logs dot ts, analyze worker logs dot ts. Hold on, worker logs dot ts, worker logs dot ts. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, worker log analytics. Okay, fine. Copy this. Paste it here. What do we get? We have this. Okay. Life is enjoy. Okay. Okay. Red hair guilds. I just use AI agent to remake UI my project. Damn, front end is done. Yeah, yeah. Front end, even I use AI a lot for front end. T Vaista. Hello, T Vaista. Welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm new here. Is there any roadmap you follow or just random concepts? Yes, I have a roadmap. Basically, you can go to my Discord. If you need that roadmap, you can go to Discord, and in my server, in my resources channel, in the resources channel, here in the pinned section, you will find this prompt I use for advanced backend system design. Here you will find the entire all the roadmap that I'm using. You can follow that. We have done this as well, right? Close this, close this, close this, close this. Before we proceed, let's quickly build the cd backend npm run build. So that build is successful. Let's see. Yeah, build is successful. So I can delete this again, not required. Delete this. Yes, build is working. So I can go here. Right. And now let's do one thing. CLS, CLS, go here. CLS, 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 CLS. Okay. We have this. So again, Docker composed down. Now we have Docker compose build. Okay. Yash Mishra, I feel so stressed out. My college is shitty. I should have been graduated by now, but they are late by 1 year. It's a government university affiliate college. I'm so fucking. Bro, your college is taking time. Why? Like, can you explain the issue, Yash Mishra? What happened? How can college take time? Okay. You got this. It is loading. It is loading. It is building. This. Put this. Put this. Background worker 1, worker 2, worker 3, nginx, worker 3, nginx. This will be my testing. And here I'm going to, for this autocannon, go here. Can copy this. Okay. We have this, we have this. This will be my testing. Okay. Right. Then we have here. This is my copy this. And this one logs for nginx. Docker logs since 60 seconds. nginx to greater than ampersand 1 set content dash encoding UTF-8. Then this will be my logs dash nginx dot log, and same thing I'm going to copy this and to have this. This is my backend worker 1, worker 1. Mhm. The logs for worker, I am doing this, but it is but for I go here and I do this, do worker, I get this, I get this. Okay, Docker PS. Okay. Hello Bhota4951, welcome to the stream. Today I learned pointer question. That's nice. Yes, Mishra. They have released the exam for fourth sem, which should have been complete. Oh, damn, bro, that's sad. Yes, Mishra. Rockstar. Hello, Rockstar. Welcome to stream. If you really want to learn advanced stuff, learn Java and see how system. Actually, I have worked in my previous tech stack was Spring Boot only. Uh, in my previous company, I was working as a Spring Boot developer. Just a sec, guys. Just a sec. Hold on. If I go here. Okay. So if I go here. Mhm. Just a guys, I'll take a break for 5 minutes. Hold on. So if I go here. Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you for waiting. I'm back. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you for waiting, everyone. Okay. Logs. Okay. Okay. प्रोडिजी बहुत लंबी उम्र है भाई तुम्हारी जस्ट याद कर रहा था कब आएंगे Thanks, Prodigy. Rockstar. Yeah, they are the only two who seemed modern enough. Java people are just uncle type people. They are never researching the latest technology, never exploring new stuff. ये अपने में ही मुझे उलझे रहते हैं. Okay, got it. Okay, so give me the full steps for this. Like, okay, you're trying to learn three separate. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. 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 Okay, why not? Okay, got it, got it, got it. Okay, no issues. So what we can do is to save logs, we can do this logs, this one logs worker one dot log. Okay, so what we can do is CLS. We're going to keep it like this. Here we have the nginx log, right? Let's copy this, create a new terminal, and here we're going to say worker one log, and this will be backend worker one nginx. Keep it nginx here. Create a nginx log as well. Nginx. Then this is my worker one. Copy this. This is my worker two. Then this is my worker three. Okay, this will generate the logs. Yes. Okay. We got this. And this we have to do inside the I made a mistake. We have to get inside the backend folder. We have to get inside the backend folder as well. No issues. Have to get inside the backend folder. CD, desktop, work, development, burn, learning, advanced backend, URL shortener, backend. So I can just copy this line, copy this, CLS, paste this, CLS, paste this, paste this. Okay, we got this. And here also This is my first thing. Damn, bro. Okay. In project of entry level or building actually Nginx is a load balancer. So Nginx is basically something like this, where we try to Nginx is a way of implementing a load balancer. It just forwards a request to an external server or an internal server depending on your use case. Right. So Nginx does something like this. The request first goes to your Nginx load balancer, then it directs the traffic to other servers. Right. Okay. So for that testing, hold on. Close this, close this, close this, close this, close this. Logs Nginx. Okay. Keep it like this. Okay. Now it is better to create a new terminal here. Open the terminal. It is better to open the terminal here. Right. And here we can put that command. Go here and add this. Docker logs since 60 seconds. Nginx 2 ampersand 1 set content dash encoding to UTF-8. Then this will be logs slash nginx dot log. Okay. This we are going to keep it like this here. Copy this. Then cd desktop work dev burn learning advanced backend URL shortener backend CLS, paste this, and this will be my backend worker 1, and this will be my worker 1 log. Worker 1 log, correct? Similarly, we are going to do this as well. cd desktop work development burn learning advanced backend URL shortener and backend. Okay, then we can copy this line, copy this line, and we can paste it here. We can paste it here, and this will be backend worker 2. This will be logs worker 2. Similarly, cd desktop work dev burn learning advanced backend URL shortener backend. And here also I can paste this here, and this will be my worker 3, and this is my worker 3. 1 to 1 go here, and we have this nginx logs as well, correct? So now the step starts. So what first I need to do is, here I'll go CLS docker ps nothing docker compose up -d. We have this, and here we have docker compose ps. Okay, then here we're going to scale it up. Hi bro, long time no see. Welcome to the stream, Flux Tuber. What's up? Day 2 of doing DSA cassette. That's nice, Naman Thakur. Nice. What are you doing today in DSA? Okay. Rockstar, can you please tell why did you switch from Java Spring Boot to this? Actually, see, right now my goal is to build my own startup, and I used to work in a service-based company as Spring Boot developer. I left my job 6 months ago now, and right now I'm trying to build my own startup, and I'm a solo developer. right? If you see my older videos, there you see that initially I was using Spring Boot to develop my product, right? But as a solo developer, Spring Boot becomes very time consuming because most of my time was going into configuration only, right? Whereas in Monstack, I have majority of the control in my hand, like it is unopinionated, right? So I can use it in any way I want, and that is why like I am implementing layered architecture myself only. And with Monstack, the Pawnstack, the development speed is really fast. So as a solo developer, I liked Pawnstack more than Spring Boot. Okay, all right, we got this. So here we're going to scale it up. Docker compose up dash d dash dash scale backend to 3 instances dash dash scale worker to okay backend 3 worker 1 2 3 and nginx. Correct. We have this worker 3, scale it up. Then we go here, docker compose ps. We have this, and my nginx is fine. Let me see what is wrong with my nginx. Something is wrong with nginx. It is taking time. Okay, so if I go here now, I can see nginx is fine, correct? So here I can do this. I get the logs of backend 1, backend 2, backend 3, worker 1, yes, worker 2, worker 3, nginx, right? And here I'm going to start the testing. So for testing, we are going to use this command, copy this. I'm going to put this here. First, I'm going to keep it like this. Initially, we're going to create, right now we don't have a URL shortener. We don't have a short URL. We don't have a short URL, so we have to create that. Okay. So here I go, copy this login user. Then from here, copy this, go to create short URL, go here and put this here, bearer, put this, okay, and override, we got this. Now we create the short URL has been created, and also copy this, redirect, we go here, paste it here, we go here, hold on, we go here, right, we copy this, and if I go here, we got this, one click, we go here, we got these things. Okay, so now if I go here, worker, completed, record click, worker 2, yes, correct, we got this. Now here in the testing, instead of this URL, I'll put this URL, okay, and let's increase the time to, let's keep it like this, 30 seconds only. Okay, so we got this, we do this, and once this is done, I'm going to switch here. As soon as it is done, I'm going to go here. Okay, it is going, right. We go here, we do this, we do this, and we do this. Okay, correct. And if everything is done properly, if I go here, we got this worker 1, yeah, we got everything. This is what we needed. We got the logs, nginx log, worker 1 logs, right? Yes, instance 4099 899, got this, correct? So we can keep it this much for now. And what next we need to do is, now we have to run that command. We are here, and here we are going to do npm run. Where's my package.json? Package.json. This one, analyze worker. Analyze worker. Analyze worker, yes. Let me see what we get. Oh, no issues. Analyze worker. Worker logs. Hold on. We're getting this. No issues. We have the logs now, so that's all right. So if I go here and analyze Nginx, if I do, what we get? Okay, so we messed up somewhere where logs, we are doing this. And here if I go src infrastructure Nginx logs. Oh, we have to keep the log, give the log file name. Okay, let me see Nginx. And here we have -- log file. What is the log file? Backend slash logs. Hold on. This, yeah, logs slash nginx dot log. Okay. URL shortener backend infrastructure scripts. Okay. Bug network 2. Hi bro, can you tell me some good resources to learn enough CSS? I feel like I hate CSS. Good resources to learn CSS can be, you can go and learn from Code with Harry YouTube channel. Attack Titan. Hey bro, I just migrated my project from Mongo to Postgres. Was talking about it yesterday, right? Now I see the need of ORM actually. So should I go ahead with it? Yes, go ahead with it. Go ahead with it. ORM. Now see, now you're learning the importance of ORM, right? So learn like this only. First understand why you need it, then you learn, right? Okay. You can go here. This is my code. Backend slash not here. Backend slash src slash infrastructure slash analyze nginx logs.ts. This is my package.json. This is my package.json. Okay, this is my package.json. I did this. This is the few lines of backend slash logs slash nginx dot log. Logs only. Okay, worker dash logs. Nginx dot log. Copy this. I did this. My terminal. Copy this. Yes. I'm getting this. Okay. Attack Titan. Yup, thank you so much. Welcome, Attack Titan. Bug network. I have how much CSS I know before React to start and front. See, just understand grid, flexbox, how to center a div, how to change the background color, how to change the font size, understand a bit of media queries. That's it. Attack Titan. So basically, you learn stuffs while streaming and then work on your startup during the day. Yes, exactly. That's my process at Attack Titan. Is CSS matters in AI area? No, to be honest, CSS now CSS like basics and basic understanding is fine. Nowadays, people usually go for tailwind CSS. It's because your papa it doesn't match. Infrastructure. Oh, package.json issue. Infrastructure. We have to remove this file. That's it. That's it. Okay. So now if we do this, CLS, we get request share 76, 33.6, 33.32. Okay. And now if I do, this will be my worker. Okay. Have this run. Okay. This. Yes, with my worker 1. Okay. Then logs slash worker 2 dot log. Okay. And dot slash logs slash worker 3 dot log. What we get? Okay. Let me see. So here I have fixed this issue. Okay. This is my code. Backend slash src slash backend slash src slash infrastructure slash analyze worker logs.ts. Okay, worker logs.ts. Okay, we got this. And then my package.json. Where's my package.json? This is my package.json. Okay. Then this is the few lines of the logs backend slash logs worker 1.log worker 1.log. We got there. Just get the few lines. I'll get the few lines from here to here. Copy this. Not this much. Not this much. Go till here. Copy this from here to here. That's it. Then this is the few lines of go here. Put this here. Worker to log. Worker to log. We get this. Get it till here. Get it till here. Okay. Copy this. Then we have backend slash worker 3 dot log worker 3 dot log. Copy this from here till here. Okay. I did this. Go here. Go here for backend worker. Go here dot logs. Okay, got this. Okay, fine. Okay. Hello Ashmit, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Agile Guru. Welcome stream Agile Guru. Looking smart, haircut. Actually, I got haircut few days back only. Thanks Guru. वंदन मेहता, लैपटॉप और पीसी कौन सा है? लैपटॉप है और एचपी लैपटॉप 15DX है एंड द स्पेक्स आर 16 GB रैम, इंटेल कोर i5 500 GB SSD. Okay, great. Okay, Kinderjoy. Hello Kinderjoy, what's up? When are you going to launch a startup? Actually, right now we are working on the product. It is going to take time, at least 4 to 5 months. Why not use AI inside the VS Code itself like a terminal coding agent? Actually, see SJ W Real. The thing is here I'm trying to learn, and even if I was not learning, I'm not a big fan of AI coding agents. See, AI coding agents are very good to build quick MVPs, test out your idea. But if you want to build something real, where like real people are going to use it, and you want to build up overall backend architecture, and you want to scale it to support million requests and all, right? Then for that, AI coding agents are still not, you cannot depend on it entirely. So that's why I like to write the code so that I can understand the code base. Okay, that's it. Okay, so it is saying that issue was here worker3.log. Yeah. See, now let's see the logs of the worker. 899. So if you see 899, what is 899? This 899 is going to be the worker one. Oh, hold on. So if I go here and do docker ps, let's see for worker one, where is it? 899. You can see here it is worker 2 is 899, right? Remember this line. This you can see worker 2, the container ID contains 899, right? So for 899, 129 jobs, 35.83 percentage, and 499. So for 499, see this is the 499, and this is my worker 1. And worker 1 consisted of, it handled 118 jobs and 32.78 percentage like of the share. And this is the worker 3, 20F. So 20F, yeah, this is my worker 3, right? This is my worker 3. So distribution difference is 4.44%. Yes, okay. So we have scaled the workers as well. Okay. All right. Java DSA roadmap. If you want to get into, see, DSA is language independent. Firstly, DSA is language independent. You can pick any DSA roadmap and you can follow it in any language. So if you want to get into specifically Java, first, before getting to DSA, make sure you know Java properly. And by Java, I mean learn about different maps and all, what are streams, then basics of loops and all, variables, then arrays, all these things before you get into DSA. And for DSA roadmap, the roadmap is quite simple. Pick one topic. For example, you're starting with arrays. Understand different algorithms in array. Understand why different like what kind of algorithm is used in which kind of question, and then start to solve questions. Right? Okay. Looking great. Thank you, Path of Warrior 9. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the stream. Gurung. Hello, Gaurang. Welcome to the stream, Gaurang. How to find good startup ideas. See, if you want to find good startup ideas, you should first find problems. Look for problems, right? It will help you look for problems. So problems and startups are a way to solve a problem or maybe to build something new. So first look for problems that you can actually solve. Path of what is your daily routine looks like. My daily routine is quite simple. I wake up by 9:30. Then I start working on my startup, or if there is a freelancing project, I work on the freelancing projects, and if there is a one-on-one call, I take the one-on-one call. Then I go to the gym, then I come back from gym, then I take rest, and then in the end of the day, I stream and start learning new things. And then again the next day, whatever I learned, I try to implement that in my startup. So that's what I do. Okay, Gaurang, tell me one thing the dev um, you are doing right now. Is this your startup? If yes, like why are you showing the? It is not my startup. Actually, we are trying to learn advanced backend and system design. During my night time, I learn about backend skills, engineering skills, system design skills, and during my daytime, work on my startup off stream. Okay, so we are doing this. Correct. So let me put this here. Okay, we get this right. So if I do this here, okay, so here what which steps we have completed. Okay, so for this one we have completed. Where is it? We have completed. Um, uh, we have completed. Mhm. Yeah, we have completed this and this as well. Okay, so we have done this. Let me just show it to this. Your BullMQ computer consumer model is working correctly. Okay, so here if I go and see the logs of the workers, go here, cache farmer job complete. We go here, fine, and according to testing we got 2304. And if I go here, 2306. Correct. It is working. Correct. Okay, fine. Okay, so one thing we have done. Okay. Kratik OG. Hello, Kratik. Welcome to the stream. What is the startup about? Actually, I'm trying to build a software company, and I'm trying to build different. Like, my end goal is to build a platform that allows solo founders or small teams to handle one-person company. I want to eliminate different, uh, you know, departments that do not directly contribute to the production of a product in a company. So basically, I want to build a platform where solo founders, small teams can run one-person company, and maybe you run $1 million company, and inside the company there are only 3 to 4 members, right? So that kind of thing I'm trying to solve, because right now agents are able to handle things, right? So why not try to create a platform that allows these founders to handle other departments through agents that do not directly contribute to the development of the product. Okay, a path of Warrior 9. What's a path of Warrior 9? How much DevOps is important for backend developer? For DevOps, just learn as a backend developer, learn the basics of Docker and Nginx, and you are good to go. Okay. Then later on, Kubernetes and all you can learn depending on the demand, but just to start, learn a bit of Docker and Nginx. York, hi bro, I'm back. Good evening. Hello York1569. Welcome back to the stream. How are you? So we got this. Okay, so if I go here, we have done this. Okay, where is it? Document of findings, validate Nginx. We have done this. Phase 6 we have done. Phase 8, scale the scaling workers. Okay, we have done this. Experiment with concurrency. Yeah, we have done this. Measure throughput and all. Failure testing, verify. Okay. Here workers, measure distribution, tune. Go here, performance and scaling. We have done this. Performance and scaling. Horizontal scaling. Go here. I have done this. Scale backend containers. Load distribution, verify shared state. Scale the workers. We have done this. Scale the workers. We have scaled the workers as well. Strike through. And for this, we can connect it to the node. Scaling workers. Right. We have done this. Okay. Kratik, सबसे पहले तो ये HR डिपार्टमेंट खत्म करो. Exactly. Yeah, like these kind of things only I want to do, where we eliminate the departments that are actually not required in a company to run a company or build products for a company. So that's the thing that I want to do. We got this, and here if I take the screenshot, I can take the screenshot, and here I can take the screenshot from here till here. Okay, we can take the screenshot from here, get here, and here I can paste the screenshot. Screenshots, go here, copy this, go here and paste it here. This is done. And for scaling of workers, if I go here, we have this. This also we have done. This is our result. I can paste this here, correct? This we have done. More than this one, I think it is better to give this one. Job distribution, copy this. And this is my metrics. Observation, copy this. Yes. And then go to screenshot and paste this here. Correct. This is done. So this we have done. Okay. This we have done. So for this one, verified potency, this we have done. Mark this as complete. Format, strike through. HR भाई करता क्या है? HR कुछ नहीं करता है. मेरा तो पूरा क्रेजी था. ओके, पर एक फायदा हुआ. HR से बना के रखी और अपने 3 से 4 दोस्तों को भी ऐड करवा दिया कंपनी में. नाइस. सही है. Then format and strike through. Failure testing. Okay, these concurrency. Yes, we have experimented with the concurrency. Let's do one thing, that here if I go, let me delete the logs. Should I delete the logs? Yeah, keep it like this, no issues. Keep it like this. We have this total lines. Okay, so here we have completed concurrency. This we have done. Mark format, strike through. What else? Job distribution we have done. Format, strike through. Computing, yeah, we have done this. We have understood this as well. Format, strike through. Worker identification, done. This is also done. Format, strike through. Wi-Fi workers connect, this we have done. Format, strike through. Scale the, yeah, we have done this as well. Format, strike through. So if I go here, scale the workers, stress testing. See, testing I want to touch it later. Testing, here we are going to use Grafana, Prometheus and all. So testing, we can keep it till here, and here we can say that performance and scaling is done for this. Format, highlight, and here I can make this format, strike through. This is done. And after this, production readiness. Monitoring metric, health checks, readiness, liveness, docker multi-stage builds, shutdown outcome, phase system review. Okay. Okay, so for this one, this also, see, logging we have done. Health checks we are doing, metrics we have got, Docker multi-stage builds. So for, in our case, if you go here, Close this, close this, close this, close this, close this. Here, if you go in my Docker file, here we have builder stage. Okay. Okay. Ashmit, how much time will it take to learn Node.js just basics? Node.js basics, it will take you around, if you want to learn it properly, it will take you around 3 to 4 weeks. What's your thought about front end engineering? I feel like AI सबसे पहले front end engineering की job खत्म करेगा. See, front end engineering. See, if you are thinking in that way that you are thinking about UX and UI, then you still got some opportunities. But front end engineering, like writing code and all, AI can do that. In my startup only, I'm using AI a lot for front end. Right. So we got this, close this. We got this here. Correct. Okay, so see, now I think we can wrap up this URL shortener. We can wrap up the URL shortener now, guys. Right, close this, close this, close this, close this, close this, close this, close this. In URL shortener, basically the final architecture of the URL shortener, we have implemented this one. Right. So we can wrap up URL shortener, and now we are going to check what is the next step. Okay, Ashmit. Okay, thank you. That gives me hope. I'm ready to give around 8 to 9 hours. Oh, that's nice, Ashmit. Go for it. Close this, close this, close this. URL shortener we have done. Okay. Minimize this, close this, and let me just push the code. And before pushing the code, again, I'm going to keep my rate limiting, because rate limiting we cannot ignore. Go here, keep this global rate limiter, uncomment this, auth router, comment this and remove this because I want to keep rate limiter, and we can uncomment this. Yes. And here we can uncomment this line. Okay. Close this and save this file. Okay. We have done this. Infrastructure, everything looks fine. And now if I go here, close this. Yes. Close all. Close this. And here if I go and do this, just one final test with load balancer. What about bull message system? We have implemented messaging queues. We have implement for background jobs. We have implemented messaging queues, and we have scaled our workers as well. Here you can see that we have created today we have created different worker instances also, and we have scaled our workers as well. Docker compose down. CLS docker compose build. It is not in the diagram. It is here. I'll show you. Hold on. In this diagram, hold on. Where is it? Why is the diagram taking time? Yeah. Here you can see previous. Hold on. Where is it? Previously it was just this much, but now we have implemented a new background worker layer as well. We have scaled our background workers, and this is a server instances, right? So, and today we tested all of this together as well. So it is working. We got this. Building is going on. Ashmit, and I had a mock interview. He asked me about SQL injection. I didn't know what means. So what does that mean? He was a pen tester. Actually, SQL injection, basically what happens, for example, you have a HTML form, right? You have an HTML form, and inside that form, what if I write a raw SQL query? And if I write a raw SQL query, and in my backend, if I have not protected my input through SQL injection layers, then what will happen? That query will get executed. Maybe a malicious user can actually delete all the admin users through that SQL injection. Right. So basically, for example, in a form input, if we write raw SQL queries, then what will happen? Okay, we are doing this. Mm-hmm. Okay, go here. Docker compose up dash d. This compose ps. Docker compose up dash d dash dash scale backend to 3 instances dash dash scale worker to 3 instances backend. Okay, Docker compose ps. Yes. Now if I go and do this, backend 1, backend 2, backend 3, worker 1, yes, worker 2, worker 3, nginx, and here I am going to do one thing, that we have this. And now see, before rate limiting we were getting 302, right? But now rate limiting we have put it back. Now we are going to get errors, and we deliberately want to see that. Okay. Okay, so that can also be done. Yes, Ashmit. Agile Guru. What messaging tool framework are you using? Is it embedded in your worker? Yes, for BullMQ. In BullMQ, we have implemented, basically here you can see that if you see the code, backend, SRC, module, and if you see my queues, we have created different queues. Analytics queue to handle the analytics background job, cache warmer background queue, and dead letter queue. Using BullMQ, we are doing this. Then for workers, we have created, basically what is happening, we have a messaging queue, we have a message, this is my queue, for example this is my analytics queue, right? This is my analytics queue, and here this is my job 1, for example job 3, job 4, we have all these jobs here, right? And then we have a analytics worker, analytics worker and analytics worker, what it will do, its job is to process these jobs in the background, right? So we have implement this entire thing using bullmq and redis, right? So this is my dead letter queue, and if you see the worker, we have this worker is running, right? Now what is happening, how we are adding the job inside our queue? If you see here URL controller, here you can see that analytics queue.add. So when we are redirecting the original URL to record the clicks, we are doing this analytics queue.add. This is the job name, and this is the data. And this data we are using it inside my worker. Where is my worker? This is my worker. See, analytics queue, analytics record analytics. This is job name. This is job name, and analytics queue, and this is the analytics queue. So this worker is for this queue, right? Okay, thought of building AI powered code snippet manager. What do you think? AI powered code snippet manager. Can you explain, like what will it do? Ashmit, can you explain this a little? Okay, so we have done this. Close this. And now if I go here, see we got 429. Why we got 429 now? Because we have a rate limiter, right? So it is working as expected. Correct. Close this. Okay, so here we can do docker compose down. We have done this. Close this. And now let's git status, git add, git status, git commit dash m, and here we're going to say that scaled the backend worker to 3 instances and performed testing as well. Okay, git commit, git push to origin from main. Okay, so here we have pushed the code, exit, close this, and if you go to my GitHub, भैया PostgreSQL कहाँ से सीखूं? PostgreSQL you can learn from YouTube only. I'll show the resources. Just give me a few seconds. So here we have I've pushed the code in the GitHub repository. You can find the code in the the GitHub repository link in the description of the stream. Okay, so we have done this, and hold on. Go here, scripts. Now this one, src infrastructure. This we have, and also in my module workers, analytics worker. Here we have added the works. Okay, correct. So guys, code is available in my GitHub repository now. Right. So I can close this. I can close this. Yes. Then here I can close this as well. Can close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. Now we have to focus on the main thing, which is our next phase. Like for next phase, what we need to do. So for that, let me do this. Close this and Notion. Our next target will be to learn about event-driven architecture. So for that also we are going to build a project. Okay, so I can go here, open this chat. So according to the curriculum, what is the next phase? Can go here and create a note here. Advanced backend and system design curriculum. Add a tag branch in your URL repo so that you can track your development. Okay, got it, Guru. Tag slash like normally we like feature wise we create the branches, but in this case we did not do that. Like we can do that. We should have done that. Okay, we got this design curriculum. So for this, go here. And according to this curriculum, we have done phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and we have done phase 5 as well. So now our next target is to get into phase 6, which is event-driven architecture. I follow Vincent Dressen Git flow for release. Okay, Vincent Dressen, let me check. Vincent D-R-I-E Dressen Git flow model. Okay, this model was conceived in turn. Okay, in those 10 years, Git flow during. Okay, master branch. These are my feature branch. Okay. Okay. Origin. Master and develop. Master branch at origin should be familiar to every Git user. Okay. Guru. It is global standard for production level app development. Okay. Support branch, feature branches, release branches, hot fixes. Okay. Okay, we'll get back to this. Just I need to keep this curriculum here. Copy this. We are going to follow this. We are getting to phase 6 now. Phase 6. Copy this. Okay, we can paste this here. And till now we have done this one. Can mark this. Format. Strike through. This we have done. Format. Strike through. Database mastery we have done. Format. Strike through. Caching and performance we have done. Format. Strike through. Auth system we have done. Format. Strike through. This here, no, not this one. Okay, we have done load balancing, event driven architecture. Hold on. So if I go and here I can say that projects for each phase. If I go here and we got this, and let's keep it like this, projects for each phase. Blog API, e-commerce, high performance Redis, auth system, URL shortener, notification system. Okay. Project 7 SaaS backend. This one, okay. Core backend foundation, clean backend architecture. Yeah, this is what we needed. Database, performance and caching. Okay, Guru, no need to do it right now, but keep in mind. Okay, Guru, thanks. I can save this or I can put this in my general notes. Where is it? Autocannon. General notes. And keep this here. Okay, so performance scaling, authentication security, system entry URL shortener, caching, scaling DB bounded trade-offs. Yes. Event driven architecture, production system. Okay. History ongoing. Okay. All right. So this is important. Copy this and go here at system design. Okay. Before that, okay, you will copy this entirely. Okay. And we can put this here and put this here. Remove this and put this here. Okay. From here, copy this. Okay. Put this here. Okay. And here we have this thing. We have done this. Format, strike through. Format, strike through. Format, strike through. Okay. Which YouTube channel should I watch for Node.js? For Node.js, you can learn from Piyush Garg YouTube channel. This we have done. Format, strike through. This we have done. Format, strike through. This we have done. Format, strike through. Yes. Now we are on this one, phase 6 event driven architecture. Format highlight. Okay, I got this. And also here I need to put this one, copy this, put this here. And here we have done this one, format, strike through, copy this. Here we have done format, strike through, copy this, format, strike through, copy this, format, strike through, copy this, format, strike through. Okay, so our next target is notification system, and this is what we are going to do in the next phase. Okay, correct. So this we have done. भैया पोजर्स कहाँ से सीखे? पोजर्स के लिए you can learn from, go to YouTube and search here Postgres SQL tutorial for beginners. This one you can learn from here. Basics you can learn from this Neural Line YouTube channel. You can learn from this. Right, we have this. Close this. Okay. G5U. Welcome to stream. Today just did load testing, 100 RPS, fast API backend, auth system. Nice. Nice. Nice, bro. HM G5U. Toxic. Hello, Toxic. Welcome to stream. Where do I learn Django? Through videos, not documents. See, for Django, when I was learning Django, I could not find good tutorials. Maybe now there are. Django tutorial. This year. Yeah, you can follow from here. This one, this 6-hour course. You can follow from here. This is very good. You can learn from here. Got this. Okay, so just a sec, guys. I'll take a break. Hold on, hold on. Ek second, yeah. There's something going on. Hold on, guys. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hold on. Just a sec, guys. Just a sec. Go here. Yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Hold on. Hello everyone, I'm back and thank you for waiting. It means a lot. Alright everyone, I'm back. Okay. Yeah guys, now we can ask your questions. Now, see, till now the progress is that we have completed the URL shortener and our next target is going to be starting a event driven system. This is another important topic, and for to learn this topic we are going to build a notification service as a project. So our next target is learning about event driven architecture, right? So I can close this. Okay, right. Hush. Okay. Mm-hmm. Free Codecamp channel is good. Postgres. Okay. Guru. Abhishek is going for a susu. Actually, Guru, I got a call, so I had to take that call. Guru. Okay. Okay. Can I understand? Yo, hello Kunal. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Can you tell me about your PC specs? Hello Kabir. Kabir SH8. Welcome to the stream. My PC specs are 16 GB RAM, 16 GB RAM, 16 GB RAM, Intel Core i5, 500 GB SSD, and what else? That's it. That's it. Maybe here I can learn about event driven architecture. And here we can, in GPT, we can explore. Let's see. Architecture, okay. Project finish. Yes, yes. We have completed the URL shortener. Our in the next stream we are going to start with event-driven systems, right? Okay. How many questions do you have you done on lead code? When I was preparing for placements, then I did only 40 questions. That also not in lead code. I did geeks for geeks questions. Okay. Close this. Close this. Right. Also, let me just get my tech stack as well. Okay. Con Vedant. Welcome stream Con Vedant. Bhaiya, data science worth it. Data science is worth it. It's a good field. It's a good field. Data science is a good field, and it is, but the thing is, are you really interested in that? See, interest is important, because without interest, you cannot do it for a long term. You will get bored after a few days or months. And here I can add what I can add. Docker. Here Redis we have done. Docker we have done. Docker we have. Nginx I can add. Horizontal scaling we have learned. Okay. What else we did? Express node, TypeScript, Redis, Prisma, Zord we can add. Zord I can add after Prisma only. Zord we have done. We have done BullMQ for messaging queues. Okay. What else? What else we did? Okay. There is much more, but I didn't explode. Okay. Con Vedant. Bhaiya, I want to do something in data science, AI/ML, game development. See, AI/ML, data science, and see, game development is totally different tangent, right? So first pick one, because you have to give your efforts, right? Express node, this we have done. Dependency injection and dependency inversion. Prisma, we have repository SQL Docker. Okay, what else? What else we did? Okay, PR triple Z17. Welcome to stream. I have knowledge about Python, Go, and system design concepts like some projects like ledger systems and job queue systems. But I'm unable to see roles align with should I change stack or some projects. See, Go. See, jobs are there for Go, but the thing is, if you're a fresher, it is a bit. Are you a fresher? Can you answer that? PRZ 17. Okay. Right now I'm completely focused on data science. Okay. Can you remind me which framework for messaging queue? I use BullMQ. 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 We could have used RabbitMQ. We could have used BullMQ and RabbitMQ. We could have used, but I went with BullMQ only. And see, BullMQ requires Redis. It uses Redis. Yeah, fresher. If you're a fresher, then see, to get a job in Golang, see, jobs are there in Golang, but it is not for freshers. If you see carefully, in Golang and Java especially, it actually requires 2 years, minimum 2 years experience to get a job in Golang or Java developer job roles, right? So as a fresher, maybe you can stick with Python and learn Fast API and implement those system design concepts in Fast API. That will help you to get a job. Okay. These are my skills. Okay. Close this. These are my skills. And copy it from here. Dependency injection version. Okay, Express, Node, TypeScript, Redis, Prisma, Docker, REST API, JSON Web Token, Nginx, horizontal scaling, BullMQ, um, DevOps, horizontal scaling, asynchronous programming, laid error handling, API validation, correct. Okay, hold on. I forgot to mention socket IO. Here we need to mention socket IO as well. Okay. Copy this. Let's see. Okay. Kunal, which year? I've completed my BTech. Yeah, I know Django and Fast, but still I see more JS. That's why. Yes, there are more jobs for JS because JS is used widely in startups. Mernstack, Pernstack, Hono, Nest.js. These are used in companies a lot. So there are lots of openings for JavaScript developers. Third year ended. Will enter last year. I have projects, but I want to make some more bigger ones. Okay. Okay. So these are my skills. Okay. Your role, you are a software engineer, backend engineer. You're a backend engineer, and my mentor. My goal is to learn about event driven architecture. Okay. I will be following okay, event driven architecture. I want to learn full production grade event driven architecture. Okay. Is pub sub queues part of event driven? Yes, public system ML are core building blocks of event driven architecture. Publisher and subscriber. Okay, okay. Architecture. Okay. All right. I want to build. Uh, okay, that's it. Write a prompt that I can use to learn event driven architecture. I will be following project based learning. Okay. Try promptly AI extension. Okay, I guess Piyush Garg has uploaded regarding this. Okay, I'll check it out. Krish. Okay. I will be following project based learning. Right. So I want to build a full backend project, and while building, I want to learn production grade event driven architecture. Okay. And I want to learn in depth and in detail. Okay. You, okay, fine. Write a detailed prompt that I can use. Let's see what we get. Here a prompt you can use, designed to make AI act as a senior staff engineer, staff backend engineer, mentoring you through building a real production system while teaching event-driven architecture from first principles to advanced distributed systems. Okay, millions of users, event-driven architecture, domain-driven systems, event sourcing, Apache Kafka. Now we are talking. Now we are talking. Apache Kafka, RabbitMQ, Boolean streams, idempotency. Yes, correct. Okay, so okay, you are my mentor. Mm-hmm. Zord, socket dependency, horizontal scaling. Okay, assume I already understand how to build CRUD backends. Do not spend time explaining learning goal. My goal is to master. Okay, so this actually I can start now. I can create a folder here. Event driven architecture. Event driven architecture. And here I can mention the prompt. This is the prompt. Okay. Learning goal. My goal is to master event-driven architecture deeply through design backend system for companies like Uber. I want a service level. I want to solves find not okay. I learn through project-based learning instead of giving isolated theory. I want to build one large production-grade backend project. Yes, correct. Okay. All right. So teaching style, start with introduction, explain the problem, and naive solution, explain why it fails. Okay. Project requirement, choose one backend project. Requires event-driven architecture. Example, ride sharing, payment processing, e-commerce, logistics, banking, video processing, real-time, social. Okay. Constraints, use Node.js, Express TypeScript, BullMQ initially. Later gradually replace BullMQ with Kafka or RabbitMQ, where appropriate to explain why dedicated message. Okay. You Docker Compose, eventually deploy ready architecture. I want to learn. Okay. Mm-hmm. Schema groups, ordering partitions, BullMQ. Okay, RabbitMQ, Kafka. Okay, distributed systems, reliability patterns, event modeling, aggregation pipelines, horizontal scaling. Okay. Okay. Consumer scaling, partition. Okay, hot partitions, sharding, caching, load balancing. Yes. Okay. Testing, unit testing. See, testing I don't want. Okay, let's keep it. Coding type and dependency injection, repository path, service layer, clean architecture, solid principles. Correct. And we build something always. Okay. Diagrams. Okay. Depth, pace. Okay, so no skip part. Okay, fine. I can copy this prompt. This is the main prompt. Put this prompt here, and we're going to use this is our prompt, right? and I can remove this from here, and we have done this. My skills are this is this. Okay, Nginx, correct. Then we have learning goal. Okay, so now let's create a new chat. Close this, close this, close this, close this, create a new chat, and we're going to use this prompt. Copy this. This is exactly okay. Why I'm choosing food delivery. I don't want food delivery. It has payment, restaurants, delivery partners, maps, pricing, monolith, modular, asynchronous monolith, microservices. Evolved from this to microservices. Okay. Phase 0, normal, simple CRUD. Food delivery, should we go for that? Uber Eats. Okay. Refund, search, recommendations. Phase 8. CQR read models. Observability, tracing, scaling minutes of orders. Exists. Okay. Coupling. Hold on. So, food delivery is a good project for event driven. Okay, let me see. List of projects to learn event driven architecture. Let me see. Concept. A real-time notification system. Background video transcoding queue. Mhm. Notification system से अच्छा, let's go with apart from food delivery. What can we build to learn event driven architecture? Okay. Good ADA program, multiple internet. Okay, longer failure, right? Data queues, data potency. Payment platform Stripe. Okay. Okay. Ride sharing Uber we can build. Amazon e-commerce, not e-commerce, no. Logistic platform, no. Banking platform, no. Social media, no. Video process platform. This we can video processing platform. Video upload, virus scan, thumbnail generation, transcoding, quality checks, CDN upload, notification. Streaming backend. Cloud platform. Video processing. payment plan. Why? Unlike food delivery, payments force you to solve the hardest distribution problem like lose or duplicate money. hmm Which one should we build? What should we build for event driven? Should we build a payment platform or should we build a ride sharing platform? Guys, any suggestions to understand event driven? Like, I want, see, difficulty is not an issue. It can be, I want something that can be difficult. Payment. We can build a payment platform. Yes, Kafka, CQRS, events in real time. Ride sharing, no. Video processing, difficulty is less. Okay, Kunal says payment. What else, guys? Any more suggestions? If not, then we can proceed with payment platform. Ride sharing. Francesco says ride sharing. Ride sharing. Okay. See, in ride sharing, we can build ride sharing as well. Okay, so we got one for something like Rapido. Yep, ride sharing is something like Rapido. So we can go for payment platform or ride sharing. Which one? I want something that is extremely difficult. I don't want anything easy. Banking is better. PFFC banking. Okay. Any one of these two. Okay, which one, guys? Like, I want something that is extremely difficult, but it challenges me so that I have to spend time. See, I don't want a simple project. I want something really complex that challenges me and makes me like the way we see from URL shortener. By building a URL shortener, I learned really about what is horizontal scaling from basic to advanced level, right? And also about load balancing as well. So I want to build a project from basic to advanced that will actually teach us event driven architecture properly. Which one, guys? In ride sharing, there is a lot of information to distribute for every rider. Okay, we can go for ride sharing or hey, hello Aditya Builder, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Spin a wheel with all the option. Payment fraud and financial crime. Yeah, we can go for banking as well. Okay, how to spin a wheel? Online spin a wheel generator. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we do. Payment platform. If I can just call payment platform, we can go for payment platform. We can go for ride sharing. Then one guy said food delivery. Nobody said food delivery, right? Room booking. Samrit Bastard. Actually, room booking is similar to appointment booking that we did. Chat selection of your preference. Or spin the wheel for only chat selection. Yeah, for chat we can go for, see, payment platform, ride sharing, and banking is our top three options, right? And banking. Personally, I want to go for payment platform. Okay, Chris says food delivery, so we can put food delivery as well. Food delivery, okay. Let's put food delivery. Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's see which one. Personally, I want to go with payment platform. Zomato is great, I guess. Spin it. Update to restaurant then user. Kafka will be used. Okay. We can go for food delivery as well. Okay. Go for this. Not banking, not banking, not banking, not banking, not banking, not banking. Food delivery. Guys, we got food delivery. Food delivery is the winner. What do you say? Should we go for food delivery or not? Let me know, guys. Food delivery or not? NC, let's go. Zomato, yes. Okay, let's go with food delivery then. Not bad. Banking will have payment. Okay, yes, go for it. Yeah, Okay, like DoorDash. Yes, food delivery like DoorDash, we can go for that. See, but the difficulty level for food delivery is quite less. My heart says payment platform or ride sharing. I'm confused between ride sharing and payment platform, guys. For my next project, to learn about event driven architecture, I'm confused between payment platform and ride sharing. One more spin. Okay, let's go for payment platform ride sharing. One more, okay, one more. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, let's go for food delivery. Include all three. All three, okay. Which one? See, difficulty level, I want something. See, banking has the maximum difficulty, ride sharing has the maximum difficulty, and payment platform has the maximum difficulty. Ask Claude, no spin. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Claude. Let's go to Claude. One of those three. Okay. Let's ask Claude. Bro, we logged in तो. क्लॉड का अलग नौटंकी चल रहा है. Okay, we are logged in and let me give this entire prompt. Okay. Use for better prompting writing. Promptly. AI. Prompt engineer. Add to Chrome. Let's see, add to Chrome. Add extension. How to use it? You press cancel for the first time. Okay, got it, Guru, got it. Okay, promptly library. All categories, okay. Backend streaming platform. Backend streaming platform. Backend streaming platform. Let me see. Okay, let's list me the projects that we can choose to build to learn event driven architecture in depth and in detail. Let's see. Or one that would be useful for your SaaS. See, if we are talking in terms of SaaS, I think for my SaaS, payment platform will be very useful for my SaaS. Okay, after install, go to charge a refresh. After install, go to ChatGPT, refresh or select your text. Right click and there is option. Okay, okay. Let me see. Okay, so let's see what Claude has to say. Good starting point. Before we lock a project, let's actually reason through the options like you are doing a design review. EDI patterns. A payment system teaches you very different lessons than our food delivery systems. Here are the strongest candidates. With that, each one uniquely teaches. Food delivery platform, Swiggy or DoorDash style, core flow, order placed, restaurant accepts, food prepared, rider assigned, rider picks up, delivered. As an order is placed, triggers parallel independent workflows, inventory check, payment, capture, restaurant notification, rider matching. One of these should block each other. Rider location updates are a natural fit for streaming. Redis stream, Kafka, rider location updates. Okay. Order state machine placed, confirmed, preparing. Pickup is a textbook. Even sourcing. Okay, okay. Socket I already know. Okay. Complexity is high. You're probably the richest day in the life of distributed system project on this list. After, okay, what else? Payment processing system. Payment processing system. Core flow payment initiated, authorized, captured, settled, reconciled with the refund disputes. Money movement must be idempotent. Idempotent. This is the best domain to deploy to deeply internalize idempotency keys. Downstream systems, ledger notifications. Okay. Mm-hmm. Medium to high. Till now, food sharing, food delivery app is winning till now. Ride sharing, very similar to food delivery, but centers more on matching algorithm plus real-time location streams rather than multi-stage fulfill. Great for partitioning, sharding lessons, geohashing. Mm-hmm. E-commerce. I don't want to get. See, e-commerce is very basic. Notification platform. Uh-huh. Not much domain coming on its own. Video processing pipeline in Netflix style. Good for worker pools. BullMQ deep dive. Okay. Uh-huh. Real time async banking. Both okay. Overlaps heavily with payments and merge them and pure analytics. My recommend food delivery. Food delivery. Okay, just spin the wheel, brother. See, food delivery is winning. Guys, I'm really confused. I'm seriously really confused now. Which project should I build? Food delivery. Twice. Guys, let's start with let's stick to food delivery. Let's go with food delivery. I would say payment platform. Payment platform. See, I want to build a project that teaches me the most. The most. I think we should go with food delivery. Stop overthinking. Go with food delivery. Go with food delivery. Go with it. Here we started with Uber Eats. Food delivery only. Fine. Haha. Yeah, let's go with food delivery. Alright. Okay. So we are sticking with food. Lol. We are sticking with food delivery. Now create a phase wise implementation plan that I can follow to build it, and make sure we go we follow production. Developer KD, hello developer KD, welcome to the stream. How fluent are you in English, like B2 or C1? I don't know B2 or C1, but I can talk in English, I can understand English, I can articulate my thoughts in English, I can read in English. So basic English I can do. The project you said, I searched about it. I understood there's no reference like how it should be like. Okay, maybe try banking. Bro, Kunal, you are confusing me, Kunal. Kunal is confusing me. He a few minutes ago he said food delivery, now he's saying banking. Kunal, you are confusing me, bro. Sounds good. Okay. Thank you, developer KD. Thanks a lot. Why are not using cursor for coding? Actually, we don't want to use AI coding agents. I'm trying to learn advanced backend and system design. And right now we have almost finalized a project which is a food delivery app, backend of a food delivery systems. Yeah, Kunal, bro, you are confusing me, bro. Okay, that I can follow to build and make sure we follow production grade practice. See, Guru, the thing is, banking system we can go for that, but I think food delivery will help me more in my SaaS ka thing, right? Okay, okay, is offline. Who is offline? I'm not audible. Am I audible or not? So there's no reference like how it should be like. Okay, no, Kunal, you are confusing me, Kunal. Kunal is confusing me. A few minutes ago he said food delivery, now he's saying packing. Kunal, you are confusing me, bro. Sounds good, okay. Thank you, developer KD. Minutes ago he said food delivery, now he's saying packing. Am I audible or not? Yeah, I'm audible. All right. Okay. Can I ask what all skills you know in backend? Till now, in backend, we have learned quite a few skills, but not entirely everything. Where is it? Till now, we have learned about dependency injection, messaging queues, horizontal scaling, load balancing, and DB bottlenecks, rate limiting. Okay. If we want to, yes, I agree with developer KD. We should not use vibe coding and all for learning purpose at least. Can you give me any tips to make my DSA journey more efficient? Uh, See, if you want to work on your DSA skills, more than solving questions, focus on algorithms, understand the algorithms, and understand why you are using a particular type of algorithm to solve a question. Try to understand that. Krish, you are okay. Thank you, Krish. Thanks. Okay. We make sure we follow production grade practice, approach, and practice. Right? We have this. What else? Okay. You were offline for 10 seconds. I was offline for 10 seconds. Okay, fresher in tech. Hello, fresher in tech. Welcome to the stream and thank you for subscribing to this channel. Okay, I was offline for 10 seconds. Okay. So it's okay because it's broader. A food delivery platform naturally contains multiple independent domains. Okay, okay, okay. For example, we can add different domain. Oh, basically in food delivery, we can add a lot of things. Our goal, we are not building the clone of Swiggy. We are building food flow, a production grade backend that involves. Okay, okay, okay. Monolith, microservice, Kafka. Okay. So what we can do is, see the guys. Now I'm going to show you a basic software engineering process. So right now we understood what product we need to build. We are trying to build the backend of a food delivery system, right? So now in event-driven architecture, I'm going to create a new node called uh, mm, food delivery system implementation plan. We're going to create, the first step is to create an implementation plan. Okay, phase 0, production requirement, domain driven design, aggregates, entities. Okay, PRD, high level design. Also, production ready development is more high level than someone DSA knowledge. Big systems are need to know how they will communicate each other systems. True. Okay. API contracts. Build a production modular monolith. Authentication, restaurants, menus, customers, addresses, orders, drives. Okay. Layer, domain layer, infrastructure, PostgreSQL. Okay. Okay. So then we have BullMQ for measure broker. Okay, then we have event-driven architecture, events, commands, event versioning, payment, reliability engineering, duplicate delivery idempotency, transactions, ACID, CQRS, split into microservices. Okay, hold on. Part of microservice is a design pattern where saga pattern. Okay, microservices, Kafka. Okay. Fine. Then RabbitMQ. Not everything is Kafka. Will comparable. Okay. Fine. Scaling. Horizontal scaling. Yeah. Okay. Fine. 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 Observability. Production hardening. Blue green deployments. Final. Okay, final production architecture is something like this: API gateway, user service, publish, order created, Kafka cluster. Okay. Express, establish a baseline architecture, domain event instant process, Redis plus Boolean key, offload, okay, event driven design, Saga, okay, CQRS, optimize read and write model independently, microservice, Kafka. We'll never introduce a technology because it's popular. Every phase begins with a real business problem. Okay, correct. Copy this, paste here. Okay, the complete roadmap. Fine. We have this. Mm-hmm. Okay. Guru. Also ask GPT for CDC, contract driven development. So testing will be easy. Most of big organizations use CDC for integration testing. Okay, CDC. Okay, should I give this here? Give me the contract driven development for this. CDD. I will combine it with the API for design, domain driven design, and event driven design. Correct. Okay, in contract, the contract is the source of truth, not the code. Instead of writing an out, API expire water. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. Paste save. So this is the roadmap I am going to use to build the food delivery system and learn event driven architecture. Uh, does it contain all the topics of event driven architecture, and does it follow production grade approach? Yes, this is very strong. Okay. And by the end, we are okay. Consumer driven contract. Okay. Can you tell me about the ticketing project I searched about? Okay. The goal is I want to understand how Uber. Okay. I rate the current 9.5 production. Okay. And it evolves naturally. This is the biggest strength. The most start like okay. Fine. Okay. What I would add? API first contract driven development. Open API versioning, JSON schema, forward compatible pack testing. Actually, no, we can not put this. I don't want to put this here. And schemas, broker internals, failure injection, operations, deployment strategy, data. One thing I would reorder. Okay. So, we will start with you need to guide me and me teach me in detail. We will only follow production grade approach and practice. Okay, so in this implementation plan, I copy this, and this will be my chat link. Go here, phases. Yeah, this will be my chat link. Put this here. Okay, I'm gonna build a portfolio. Okay, we're similar backend. Okay, so as of backend tech lead, you are backend engineer on the fourth floor. Okay, so nothing will be magic. Every decision will answer correct. Phase zero. Okay, so requirement is a domain in discovery, event storming, domain driven design, DDD, architecture design, high level design, API contracts, event contracts, project structure, phase one coding. Okay. Okay. So let's start with phase zero. So here I can say that this is my phase zero roadmap. Copy this, paste it here. Okay. Phase zero. This will be my approach. Correct. Mm-hmm. Okay. Try the extension. Okay. Hold on. कहाँ गया? How to try? Open side panel promptly. Create, enter a prompt. Sure, okay, hold on. If I go here, pen sidebar, event, okay. Hold on. Go here. Just as like Krish, I'll check it in a while because I don't want to mess up anything by any small thing. Okay, no refresh. Okay, okay, hold on. I'll check it. Just give me few seconds. Okay. Our product. Mm-hmm. Why define non-goals? Deliverable phase one. By the end of this, myself will have. Okay, fine. Phase 0.2. Okay, so we have 0.1 here. So this is my mhm. Okay, copy this. Product, copy this, copy this. Okay, copy this, paste it here, phase 01. Okay, customer register, login, manage profile, manage address, browse restaurants, manage restaurant profile, drivers, admin. Okay, we got this. What we are not building. Okay, coupons, loyalty points, review ratings, live GPS tracking, Chat, voice calls, AI recommendations, multi-currency. These aren't bad ideas, they are deferred to keeping the learning focused. Okay, so we have this. Okay, we have this. Correct. So yeah, we can keep it this much for now, and we have the chat link as well. Phase 0, phase 0.1, right? And here for delivery implementation. In phase 0, I can put the chat link here. Phase 0 roadmap. Put this here. Correct. Okay. Done. Correct. I got this here. And here we have chat link. Chat link. We got this. Put this here. Okay. So we have this now. We'll be following this. Close this. We save this chat. Close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. Yeah. All right. No refresh. Okay. So if I go to GPT here and if I refresh, where is it? Okay. Give me a full roadmap to learn advanced backend and system design. And now if I use this is going on. Open structure learning. Damn, bro. Okay. This is quite helpful. Type something. Yeah, it is actually quite helpful. Let's see if I use this prompt. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use a lot for college work. Nice, Krish. Thanks for suggesting this, Krish. Nice. Phase 10 internals. Nice. Very good. Very good. All right. All right, everyone. Now you can ask questions. If you have any questions, you can ask. Now we are done for the development for today. Today we just did the testing and we completed our URL shortener. Okay. I start tomorrow. I'm so glad I started. Okay. Tom Hardy once said some. Okay. Goat. For me, goat has to be Z. Now I have a new goat. Bro, my project. Okay. Which project? Chris05, what can you describe the project? Garbage notepad. Do it ACA. Okay. Could you please implement it? LLM. In movies, gamers, hackers. Yeah, gamers, hackers. Okay. AI-based support ticket analyzer where user raises support tickets. The AI reads the ticket description automatically, categorizes it, assigns it to appropriate support queue team. Okay. Then we have login payment technical and then generates analytical reports such as resolution time and ticket trends. It's that the idea. I forgot exactly what he meant. Okay, hold on. See, part I understood that ticket AI will analyze the ticket, and every ticket, like if it's a support ticket, it will handle to support. It's a development issue, then the AI will handle it to the development team, right? Payment, technical, etc., and then generates analytical reports such as resolution time and ticket trends. Is that the idea? Basically, what he meant, I think, is that in ticketing systems, what is a ticketing system? Basically, if you have worked in a company and all, there is a employee management kind of thing or a ticket raising thing like Jira and all, where a issue is raised, and for example, if that issue is related to the deployment, right, then somebody from the deployment team will handle it, and if it's related to development, then somebody from development team will handle it, and if it is related to support, then support team will handle it. So what he meant is create an AI agent that sits between the teams and the ticket, and once a ticket is there, the AI will analyze the ticket. So instead of manually assigning it to a team, the agent will assign that ticket to the responsible team. And can't imagine the output. Can you help me brainstorm that? Okay, maybe something like this. Hold on. For example, you have this dev team, then you have this support team, then you have this DevOps team, right? Then, for example, there's an agent sitting here. A agent is here. This is your AI agent, and somebody raises the ticket. There is a incoming ticket, and the ticket says that uh, fix the bug in the login endpoint. Right. So it says that fix the bug in the login endpoint. So what will happen? Agent will see this ticket. Agent will see this ticket, and agent knows that what is the task of these teams. Agent has this context. So depending on the ticket, agent will automatically assign this ticket to the dev team. Right. So basically, you can build something like this. Web app output, or maybe you can just build an agent. You can go through the Jira documentation, and you can just put a agent on top of it. You have to go through the documentation. अरे यार ये हमेशा मुझे नॉन स्टॉप एड दिखाता है जब भी लाइव ज्वाइन करता हूँ. Okay, Shubham, I have no idea, bro, why that happens. Welcome to the stream, Shubham. Okay, so this is done. Okay, close this. Okay. All right, everyone. So the thing is that we have completed the URL shortener today, and we are done with the URL shortener. So from the next stream, I'm going to start event driven architecture, and to understand the event driven architecture, we are going to build a food delivery system, the backend of a food delivery system, and there we are going to use the event driven architecture to build that, right? So that will be the goal from the next few streams. So we have completed the URL shortener now. So yeah, I have pushed the code in the GitHub repository. Thanks, man. Welcome, Krish. Alright, everyone. I'll see you in the next stream. Until then, take care of yourself.